let us feel the presence of God as we pray before we begin our second session. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, we thank you, we praise you, we glorify your name. Salamat, Panginoon, sa lahat po ng biyayang inyong patuloy na binibigay po sa amin, sa aming pamilya, sa aming community, at sa minamahal po naming team, ang IMGB1 team, na kung saan kahit po kami ay magkakalayo ay ramdam po namin ang pagmamahal ng bawat isa. Lord, we offer to you this hour, ito pong buong araw na aming ibibigay. Kayo po sana ang siyang manguna, naway ang inyong kalooban ang siyang masunod as we speak, as we express ourselves, as we say what we feel. Kayo po sana ang siyang manguna sa aming puso at mga damdamin. Dinadalangin po namin sa inyo, Panginoon, ang aming speaker today, si SMD Ephraim, ang amin pong mga natapos po na speakers, ang aming nag-birthday po na si MD Danilo, at ang ilan pa pong speaker mamaya. Nawa po kayo po i-bless niyo po sila at naway pagkalooban ng talino, pagkalooban niyo po ng wisdom upang maibahagi po nila ng buong puso ang concepts at ang mga mahalagang bagay para po paghandaan ang aming future. Naniniwala po kami na binigyan niyo po kami ng iba't ibang resources, and these resources came from you, and we have the responsibility to take care of these resources and let it grow and let maging productive po kaming lahat. Ama naming Diyos, inaalay din po namin sa inyo ang aming mga guests na naririto po sa meeting room, na nawa mabuksan din ang kanilang mga puso at isip at upang paghandaan ang buhay pa na naroroon pagkatapos ng aktibong pagtatrabaho sa bansang ito. Dinadalangin din po namin sa inyo ang aming mga mahal sa buhay at lahat pa po ng mga OFWs dito sa buong Saudi Arabia, na nawa po ay ma-touch namin ang buhay nila at patuloy po kami makapagbahagi at makapaglingkod at maging influence para sa iba. We ask this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay po. Back to you, Tita Yes.
Thank you very much, Senior Marketing Director Vicky. And now to introduce our speaker, Tito CEO, can you do the honor, please?
Thank you, Tita Sirites. At sa susunod, bilang pagsunod doon sa ating napag-aralan na paano nga ba gumawa ng solid financial foundation. Siyempre, ang nasa unahan nito ay yung healthcare. At ang tanong sa atin ay, alam mo ba mamili kung anong healthcare ang iyong gagamitin? Tinanong tayo kung ano yung mga pamantayan. Sabi natin, dapat ang healthcare na ginamit mo, may short term yun. Para kung kailangan mo, magamit mo kaagad. Dapat meron yung long term. Ibig sabihin, ang iyong binabayad, hindi nawawala, bagkus ito ay dumadami sapagkat nag-grow ang money mo, at pagkatapos gagamitin mo siya later. Di ba? So ano, dapat may kasamang insurance yan. At pang-apat, kailangan investment din yan. So ang tanong ninyo, meron bang ganong healthcare policy? Kung yan ang tanong ninyo, sasagutin yan ng speaker natin na susunod sa ating webinar ngayong hapon. At ang ating speaker ay hasang-hasa dito sapagkat iniwan na niya yung lahat para lamang sa misyon ng IMG na makatulong sa iba. Remember, ang gusto niya ay makatulong sa iba, kaya ang kanyang profesyon bilang isang accountant ay binuhos na niya dito. Matagal din kami nagkasama bilang officer at reviewer namin dito sa CPA exam na nandito pa siya sa Jeddah. At siya din ay member ng TICPA Jeddah branch or Jeddah WR chapter sa Saudi Arabia. Ang ating mga yon ay Senior Marketing Director ng IMG. Palakpakan po natin yung ating speaker sa hapong ito, si Senior Marketing Director Ephraim Paraiso. Tito.
SMD, please unmute.
Nakamute ka pa, Tito.
Alright, naririnig na po?
Yes po.
Yes
Okay,
po,
so-
nakinig na po.
Yan, so thank you so much po Tito CEO Joey sa napakagandang introduction. And magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon po sa lahat ng ating mga attendees. And first of all, syempre babatiin ko po muna si Sir Danny ng happy birthday, belated happy birthday yesterday. Ayan, so napakasaya po ng nakaraang MO natin. So sana kahit pa paano is makapag-enjoy rin po kayo sa MO natin ngayon. At marami po kayong matutunan kasi kailangan po nating ma-equip yung ating mga sarili dahil ito yung pangunahing ino-offer natin sa ating sa paggawa ng ating mission. Yun yung IMG mission natin to educate 10 million families by the year 2020. Okay, so start po natin. So sino po ba si Kaiser International? Ngayon nakikita po natin sa screen si Miss Sharon Cuneta. Si Sharon Cuneta po, siya po currently yung ating brand ambassadress. Okay? So she was introduced last June 2019 during our annual convention sa SMX. Yan. So bakit nga ba si Sharon Cuneta ang ating brand ambassadress? Now, so as we all know, siyempre napakasikat po ni Sharon Cuneta. Ano po? So, pero hindi natin, ang akala po natin is sobrang yaman ni Sharon Cuneta. Pero hindi po alam ng nakararami, Sharon Cuneta rin po ay nagkaroon ng medical crisis kasi when her mom was hospitalized, si Elaine Cuneta, nagkaroon po siya ng problema with regards to managing their medical bills. Kasi nakatie up po sa investment yung mga pera ni Sharon Cuneta. So wala pong liquid asset na pwedeng pambayad agad sa ospital kasi 'di ba hindi naman po ganoon kadaling i-liquidate yung mga real assets. So doon na-realize ni Sharon Cuneta na napakahalaga na magkaroon tayong tinatawag natin na long-term healthcare. So kaya isa 'yun sa mga nag-udyok kay Sharon Cuneta para maging brand ambassadress ni Kaiser. As syempre, apart from the famous po siya, at the same time, may pinahuhugutan po kasi siya kaya inaccept po niya yung pagiging brand ambassadress. Okay, so sino po ba si Kaiser? Ayan. So Kaiser is a duly accredited with the Department of Health and Insurance Commission. So our company is likewise registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission on June 8, 2004. So 16 years old na rin po si Kaiser. So kaka-birthday niya lang po last June 8. And it's a healthcare provider with an authorized capital stock of 160 million Philippine peso. Yan. So by the capitalization alone, so makikita natin talaga na matatag si Kaiser kasi isa siya sa mga healthcare providers na may mataas na capitalization. Okay? So Kaiser's board of directors are seasoned experts in the field of medicine. So in healthcare industry with its president and medical director, Dr. Leia Oyolo, a seasoned HMO executive and prominent doctor or outstanding Tomasian. So given in the field of medicine last 2019 by the University of Santo Tomas. Okay? Ayan. So ano-ano po ba yung iba't ibang products na maaari nating i-offer sa ating mga ini-educate financially, di ba, sa ating mga kinakausap? So may tatlo pong pangunahing products na maaari nating i-offer sa through Kaiser, okay? So, kasi si IMG lang po yung sole siya lang po yung may karapatang mag-offer ng Kaiser sa mga iba't ibang tao. Once kasi na hindi po tayo member ng IMG, hindi rin po natin pwedeng i-offer si Kaiser sa ibang tao. Okay. So tatlong products po. We have the HMO plans, the senior care plan, at yung pinaka superior na product natin, yung Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder. So HMO plans, iba't ibang categories po siya. We have the Kaiser Healthcare Individual, okay? Kaiser Healthcare Family, so head of the family plus the dependents, pwede po siyang makover. So Kaiser Healthcare Health Card Mini Group, so it ranges from 10 to 49 members. And Kaiser Health Card Group from 50 to 99 members. And the last one is the corporate, so which is 100 members and above. So as you can see, napakalaki po ng mga kliyente ni Kaiser. So isa ang mga nag-trust po sa Kaiser ay yung Senate of the Philippines, yung House of Representatives, yung Court of Appeals, and yung Department of Agrarian Reform. So as you, 'di ba, mga government offices po 'yun. So come to think of it, pag titingnan natin, napaka-detailed po ng process bago nila makuha yung mga sangay ng gobyernong 'yun. But then again, dahil sa pagtitiwala nila sa Kaiser is nakuha po ni Kaiser yung mga branches ng government natin. So aside from that, so meron din po tayong senior care plan. Now, sa senior care plan naman po, this caters to our senior citizens 61 years old and above. So pwede po siyang bayaran on a semi-annual basis or annual. So medyo mahal po yung premium with regards to senior care plan kasi 'di ba kapag nasa senior years na po tayo, doon po usually nag-a-arise yung mga iba't ibang sakit, 'di ba? So kaya mas mahal rin po yung corresponding premium na pwedeng bayaran. So we must see to it na habang tayo'y bata pa, habang malakas pa tayo at habang we are still very productive, see to it na mag-acquire tayo ng superior product na ino-offer ni Kaiser, which is the Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder. So ano po yung features niya? So ito po, it's a 7-year paying and 13 years waiting plan. So 7 taon lang po tayong magbabayad and karagdagang 13 years tayo maghihintay bago mag-mature yung ating plan. So i-detalye po natin yan mamaya. Okay? So designed to provide healthcare beyond that of an HMO. Kasi kahit na you're already in your senior years, mako-cover ka pa rin po ng HMO na tinatawag. So it allows individual to save during employment while still being covered by company's health plan. Di ba? Normally, benefit po nating mga empleyado or ng mga nagtatrabaho sa kumpanya yung pagkakaroon ng HMO. So we must maximize that one. But habang covered po tayo ng HMO, we must see to it na sabayan po natin ng tinatawag natin na long-term health care. Para in any case na mawalan po tayo ng trabaho, at least merong long-term health care na pwedeng sumalo po sa atin. Okay? And it allows individuals to save, geared to address the long-term healthcare needs of individuals, especially after employment and retirement years. So normally, after employment o kaya during our golden years na tinatawag, doon talaga sumusulpot yung iba't ibang sakit. So dapat kailangan po natin yung paghandaan. And the last one, securing a more comfortable elderly life. Yan. So ano po ba yung pinaka-main reason natin bakit tayo kumukuha ng Ultimate Kaiser Healthcare? Okay? So gaya po ng diniscuss ni Sir Danny kanina, ito po ay nakakatulong sa atin para makapag-build tayo ng tinatawag natin na solid financial foundation. So ito po yung mga iba't ibang building blocks siya. So building blocks niya. So 5 po siya. Well, the healthcare protection, yung pinaka-base, life insurance protection, pangalawa, manage debt and reduce liability, pangatlo, have an emergency pang-apat, and the last one is the build up savings and investments. So ito po yung tinatawag natin na financial house. So parang nagpapatayo rin po tayo ng sarili nating bahay. So, di ba, if you are going to build your own house, hindi naman po natin inuuna normally yung bubong, tama po ba? So normally, para we see to it na maganda yung pagkakatayo natin ng ating bahay at napaka-sturdy at solid para in cases of typhoons or earthquakes or any catastrophe, nakatayo pa rin po yung ating bahay. So same thing is true with our financial foundation or yung ating financial house. So we must see to it na maganda po yung pagkakatayo. So ang pinaka-foundation po niya is yung tinatawag natin na healthcare protection. Yun. So basically, tatlong building blocks po yung ina-address ni Kaiser. So healthcare protection, life insurance protection, and yung ating savings and investment. So itong dalawa naman po kasi na management of debt o reduction of liability, and also the setting up of our emergency fund, we can do it personally. But through Kaiser, pwede tayong matulungan dun sa tatlo. So bakit healthcare protection yung nasa baba? Okay. So ngayon, di ba, especially now that we are on a pandemic, napakamahal pong magkasakit. Tama po ba? So kung hindi mo siya paghahandaan early on, kung hindi mo siya pag-iipunan early on, maaari mong maging problema yan, which may lead also to bankruptcy. Okay? So we must see to it na habang bata pa tayo at habang tayo malakas, paghahandaan na po natin yung tinatawag natin na healthcare fund. So ano po ba ang kahalagahan nito? Habang kasi tayo bata pa, di ba? We must see to it na i-set up na natin yung fund na ito. So ito po yung ating sandigan or pwedeng maging sandigan as we grow older. So as we grow older and kapag tumigil na tinatawag natin na active income. Okay, so kapag napaghandaan po kasi early on yan, that will be served as your health fund during your senior years. And at the same time, di ba, right now, covered ka ng HMO mo. Pero come to think of it, yung HMO mo ba is panghabang buhay? Siyempre, yung HMO po is naka-tie up po yan sa ating employment. So, habang may trabaho tayo, meron tayong HMO. Pero paano na lang po pag nawala po yung ating trabaho? Di mawawala na rin po yung ating HMO or yung ating health card. Kaya hindi na rin po natin pwedeng iasa sa ating PhilHealth, sa ating gobyerno. Kasi sa PhilHealth, medyo limited lang po yung kanyang sinasagot. So, kailangan po nating magkaroon ng alternative o tinatawag natin na pang-augment sa ating healthcare needs sa future by setting up our own healthcare protection. So, yan po ang kahalagahan yan. Kasi kung may healthcare protection ka, this will answer your medical crisis in the future. Or if hindi ka man naging sakitin, you will have your money sa iyong pagtanda. Kasi napakahirap pong tumanda ng walang pera. Di ba? So, kailangan po natin yung paghandaan. Pangalawa po is tinatawag natin na life insurance protection. Yan. So medyo morbid po sa karamihan kasi di ba when we talk of life insurance, we are talking of death, di ba? Kamatayan. Pero come to think of it, lahat naman po tayo is doon papunta. So kumbaga una-unahan lang po. So kapag talagang mahal mo yung pamilya mo, that you care for them and you at least you want to protect them even in your absence, you must secure a life insurance for yourself, for the protection of your family who will be left behind. Kasi if there is a life insurance protection, merong instant money na maaaring ma-receive yung iyong mga mahal sa buhay in any case na kunin ka ni Lord ng mas maaga. Yan. Yun yung pinaka-benefit mo if you are insured with your life. Kasi yun po normally yung nakikitang hindi nakikitang benefit ng mga tao. Kasi normally ang karaniwang thinking ng mga tao is dagdag gastos lang yan. Pero syempre 'di ba? We must admit hindi mo kaagad makikita yung benefit for now, 'di ba? Pero what if bigla kang nawala sa mundo, 'di ba? So paano na lang yung mga may iwan mong pamilya, yung mga may iwan mong mahal sa buhay. So kung strategic talaga yung financial if you're may financial strategy kang sinusunod, you must secure a life insurance for yourself. Okay? Number 3, we must manage our debt and reduce our liabilities. Ayan. So maraming mga Pilipino talaga yung nabubuhay sa pangungutang. Yan. So as much as possible kung kaya nating wag mangutang, better yet, wag na lang. Kasi 'di ba, ang kaakibat po ng pangungutang is yung interest. Yung interest na ipinapataw ng ating mga bangko, ng mga financial institutions. So especially now yung credit card na tinatawag, for now siguro napakasaya kasi 'di ba, kaskas ka lang ng kaskas kasi mabibili mo yung gusto mong bilhin or mapupuntahan mo yung gusto mong puntahan, di ba? Kasi may credit card kang pwedeng pambayad. Pero come to think of it, paano by the time na bayaran na ng bills, may pambayad ka pa? may aasahan ka bang pambayad? Paano kung wala, di ba? Napakamahal pa naman po ng credit card interest na maaari nating bayaran kapag hindi natin na bayaran on time or hindi natin nabayaran in full yung ating mga credit card liabilities. So, mantakin mo, it's 3.5 per month. So, on a year, mga 42% yun. So, malaki-laki po yun. So, hindi lang naman po credit card. Any bill, any utang na nagbe-bear ng interest. Yung yung housing loan, yung car loan, yung auto loan, or yung mga 5-6 sa mga Bombay. So better yet, wag na lang tayong mangungutang para wala tayong mga financial obligations later on na aalalahanin. Kasi pag wala kang utang, syempre, nandun yung tinatawag natin na peace of mind na kapag may kumakatok sa bahay or nagre-ring yung telepono mo, hindi ka nabibigla, di ba? Syempre, akala mo mga maniningil yan sa iyo. Ay, at least kung hindi ka nangutang, wala kang intindihin, di ba? And then the fourth one is the setting up of your own emergency fund. So ano po ba yung emergency fund? Napaka-relevant po ng financial ng building block na ito kasi currently, 'di ba, most of us or all of us, 'di ba, are experiencing a pandemic, okay? So most of us are on a lockdown. So an emergency fund is the equivalent to 3 to 6 months of your monthly salary or monthly expenses na you have to set aside para in cases of emergency, as the name suggests, meron kang pwedeng gamitin na hindi ka na pwedeng umasa sa ibang tao or sa gobyerno. Okay? So for single, at least 3 months or for family man or breadwinner of the family, at least 6 months or more, 'di ba? The more the better kasi 'di ba? This will be a fund na maaari mong gamitin kapag halimbawa nawalan ka ng trabaho or right now 'di ba we are experiencing a lockdown. So most of the people no work no pay or kung hindi man no work no pay, may mga pay cuts na tinatawag. So paano mo na lang i-provide yung pangangailangan ng iyong pamilya, yung pangangailangan ng iyong mga mahal sa buhay kung wala kang emergency fund na i-set up. Ang tendency, mangungutang ka, di ba? Which is hindi naman maganda, di ba? Siyempre kung wala ka ng mga asang pambayad later on, huwag kang mangutang. Or better yet, kung wala kang emergency fund at may na-save ka or na-invest ka sa iyong investment, di ba? Maaring ibenta mo yung mga yon para may gamitin ka currently. So for those people especially na hindi nakapag-set up ng emergency fund, everything will normalize. So see to it na makapag-set up po tayo ng emergency fund natin. So we as IMGBM members are very thankful kasi 'di ba, naturuan kami early on kung paano mag-set up ng tinatawag natin na emergency fund. And the last one is tinatawag natin na savings and investment. So build up your savings and investment. So ano naman 'to? So ano naman po yung mga excess money natin na natutulog lang sa bangko or mga hindi nagagalaw na pera na idle lang na tinatawag natin, we must diversify them. Yung tinatawag natin diversification of funds para mas malaki yung maaari nilang kitain in the future. So kasi if we build up our investments, ito yung tinatawag natin na maaaring source ng ating tinatawag na passive income in the future. Especially kapag wala ka ng active income o yung wala ka ng employment income in the future, di ba? Kapag nakapag-set up tayo ng mga investments natin, like mga properties or nakapag-start tayo ng mutual funds natin or mga stock investment, meron kang maaasahang patuloy na income stream. In which case, kahit wala ka ng income, yun yung magsusustain sa iyo para mabuhay ka pa rin normally. Yan. At ang kagandahan nun, kahit hindi ka nagtatrabaho, meron pa rin income na marireceive para masuportahan mo yung mga mahal mo sa buhay. Ayan, so sabi nga nila, like building a house, you must build it from the ground up para so that we can see to it na solidly we can build our financial foundation. Okay? So may natututunan pa po tayo so far. Pakitype po ng yes kung may natututunan sa chat box. Meron po ba? Wala po yatang nagtatype. Naririnig po ba? Ayan. May nag-reply po si Ma'am Perlita. Thank you. Ayan. So okay. So continue po tayo. Salamat po sa mga nag-reply. Okay. Ngayon, pag hihimayin po natin, ano po basically yung difference ng ating short-term versus our long-term healthcare? Kasi normally, isinasanggalang ng ibang tao, I have currently, covered ako currently ng ating short-term healthcare. So, hindi ko kailangan yung tinatawag natin na long-term healthcare. Okay? So, kung alam natin yung distinction ng dalawa, at least kapag naging yan yung kumaga defense mechanism ng kakausapin natin, at least alam natin i-defend na kailangan pa rin nilang kumuha ng tinatawag natin na long-term healthcare. So, number 1, sa short-term care, renewal is not guaranteed if with high claims. Ayan. So, di ba, yearly binabayaran po ng ating kumpanya yung ating short-term healthcare if it's a part of our benefits sa kumpanya. Pero hindi po guaranteed kasi especially kapag may mga high claims po tayo, kapag lagi tayong nauospital or lagi tayong nagpapa-check up, sa susunod na taon, maaaring hindi na po tayo i-cover ng ating short-term healthcare kasi lugi sila. Kasi marami po tayong mga claims, marami tayong mga ginagamit sa benefit. So, walang kasiguraduhan. Okay? But with our long-term healthcare, renewal is guaranteed kasi this is payable for 7 years. Okay? So, kapag natapos mo yung isang taon, automatically, marirenew ka the following year. Okay? Number 2, yearly increase of premium until the age of 60. So ito po yung isa sa mga features ng ating health insurance na as you age, as you grow older, or as you habang tumatanda tayo, tumataas rin po yung premium na ating binabayaran. At naka-confine po siya until the age of 60 lang. So kapag more than 60 ka na, hindi ka na i-cover ng ating short-term healthcare. But with our long-term healthcare, naka-fix po yung premium na babayaran natin for 7 years. Halimbawa, kung nag-start ka na ngayong year na to, kung let's say K100 yung kinuha mo, for the rest of the 7 years, pare-parehong premium lang po yung babayaran mo for the rest of the 7 years. Hindi po siya tumataas. Okay? Number 3, generally no insurance coverage. Some provide insurance but very low coverage. Kasi ang pinaka coverage lang po niya is yung healthcare. So wala po siyang rider na insurance. But with our long-term healthcare, we have four-way insurance coverage. So meron tayong term life na kasama nung ating long-term healthcare. Yan, in any case na mawala tayo or mamatay yung member, merong tinatawag na accidental death and dismemberment. So i-discuss natin yan in detail later on. So meron tayong waiver of installment due to death. So kapag namatay si member habang binabayaran yung plano, mawi-waive po yung mga remaining premium dues. And the fourth one is the waiver of installment due to permanent and total disability. In any case na hindi ka man kunin ni Lord na maaga pero na-disabled ka permanently, mawi-waive rin po yung installment. Okay? So number 4, no accumulation of unused health fund. Kasi every year binabayaran yan. So kapag walang utilization, hindi mo nagagamit, sayang lang. Okay? So dito naman sa Kaiser natin, sa long-term healthcare, all unused health fund accumulates with interest yan. Especially kapag natapos natin yung paying period na 7 years, on the 8th year onwards, so nag-accumulate po yung interest tsaka dividends niya. So lumalaki po yung fund natin until its maturity. Okay? Number 5, no return of premiums for non-utilizations. Kapag hindi mo nagagamit, hindi yan ibabalik ng healthcare provider mo kasi sa kanila na yon. Kasi 'di ba? Part of the feature ng short-term healthcare yon. Pero dito, with return of premiums up to 85% of contract price for non-utilization during the paying period. Ito po yung tinatawag natin na healthcare bonus na maaari natin makuha at the end of the period kapag wala tayong utilization during the first 7 years. Okay? So number 6, covers only up to 60 years old. Ayan, so may ceiling siya. Ang pinaka maximum na maaaring ma-cover is 60 years old. But with our long term, it covers age 60 and beyond, di ba? So ito yung pinaka-importante, long care term yields. Yan. So kumikita po yung mga hinulog nating pera. Number 7, pre-existing illness is not covered during the first year, and lifetime permanent exclusions may be issued on the second year onward. So dito kasi sa short term natin, kino-cover usually yung mga pre-existing sa second year. And yung dreaded diseases naman, normally is kino-cover on the beginning of the third year. Ito nga lang sa long term natin medyo mas matagal kasi we have to finish the payment period or the 7 years. So pre-existing condition is not covered during the accumulation. So kailangan po muna nating tapusin yung pagbabayad ng 7 taon bago tayo ma-cover para walang utilization during the first 7 years. So number 8, not flexible, non-transferable, and benefit design. So kung sino lang po yung covered, sa kanya lang po pwedeng mapunta or makinabang doon sa short-term healthcare. But dito sa ating long-term healthcare, flexible, yes, transferable to a certain extent, i-discuss ko po yan later on, and upgradable or maybe related or benefit design. Number 9, reinstatement is limited only within 30 days of lapse policy. So halimbawa, hindi ba yearly siya binabayaran? 30 days after due date, kapag hindi mo nabayaran yung premium mo sa short-term healthcare mo, maglalapse na po yung policy. So ibig sabihin, kung madi-deactivate na po, so panibagong application na naman kapag hindi mo siya naituloy. Pero in here, sa reinstatement is mas matagal ito, within 2 years of the lapse policy. Ayan. So ibig sabihin yan, may tayo, allowance tayo na 2 years para i-reinstate kung nag-lapse man po yung policy natin para manatili po siyang active. So within 2 years from the due date natin. And the last one, continuous yearly payment terms. So 'di ba, as long as you live until the age of 60, tuloy-tuloy mo siyang babayaran. Pero in years, 7 taon mo lang siya babayaran. Or we also have an option na pwede nating bayaran through spot cash na yung 7 taon na premiums is babayaran natin one time. Ang kagandahan po kasi ng spot cash na option natin, mas mababa po yung premium na babayaran natin kasi at least may 25% discount po siya. At the same time, mas malaki-laki po yung maturity value ng ating plan. Okay? Yan. So 7 plus 13. Bakit 7 plus 13 po siya? So Kaiser is ultimate healthcare builder, 7 years to pay plus 13 kasi we have to wait 13 years for its maturity. Okay. So tingnan po natin yung yan. So dito, ayan. So ang naka-example po sa ating slide is K100. So we have different plans po depending on your needs or depending on your capability to pay, depending on your financial goals. Okay? So may mga higher plans kung kaya nyo mas mataas, mas maganda. Normally kasi ang tinatanong ng karaniwang Pilipino, ano yung pinakamababang plan? Tama po ba? 'Di ba normally pag kinakausap natin yung mga tao, ano yung pinakamababa? Pero come to think of it, we are preparing for our future. So we are preparing for our retirement. So bakit mo titipirin yung sarili mo, 'di ba? The more na this is your savings, this is your preparation for your future. So kailangan paghandaan mo, okay? Huwag mong titipirin yung sarili mo. Kung kaya mo ng mas malaki, mas maganda. Pero isipin rin natin na huwag niyo namang pipilitin na kumuha yung mga kliyente na yung mga members natin na kumuha ng malaking plan kasi useless rin naman po kung napakalaking plan yung kinuha pero hindi niya masusustain or hindi niya maitutuloy eventually. Kasi sayang lang. So doon tayo sa kung saan siya comfortable talaga, yung decent enough na maaari niyang ituloy-tuloy hanggang matapos. Yun naman ang importante kasi it's useless na mag-start ka ng malaki pero eventually hindi mo rin siya matatapos. Sayang lang, di ba? Especially now, napaka-uncertain ng ating mga trabaho, di ba? Because of the crisis that we are experiencing. So any plan na decent enough. So the Kaiser K100 is ito yung pinaka-standard na plan natin. Ka? So hindi siya masyadong mataas at hindi siya ganun kababa. So sa example natin, the member, kasi member na po yung tawag ngayon, hindi na po siya plan holder. Modal member na po yung tawag. The member started at the age of 22. So sinasabi lang po ni Kaiser na mas magandang makapagsimula tayo habang tayo bata pa, habang tayo malakas, habang tayo productive, at habang tayo kumikita. Yan ang pinaka-importante, yung kumikita kasi, di ba? Kailangan mabayaran mo siya ng buong 7 taon, di ba? So, 22 nag-start, so 7 years to pay. So, by the time na 29 siya, granting na tuloy-tuloy yung pagbabayad niya for the rest of the 7 years. 29 years old, fully paid na yung plan. So stop payment na po siya. Yun yung tinatawag natin na accumulation period, yung first 7 years. Now, after the paying period, ito naman po yung extended period, yung 8 years until the 20th year. So yan po yung instance wherein stop payment na po siya. All he has to do is to wait for the maturity of his or her plan. Okay? So kailangan tapusin po natin yan until that age, 20 years para mag-mature po yung plan. Okay? So kapag natapos po yung maturity ng plan, merong option dyan sa i-discuss ko rin later on kung ano yung mga different options ng plan holder na pwede niyang gawin para kung paano niya ba gustong tanggapin yung kanyang maturity value or at least kung paano yung mga healthcare coverage niya after the maturity period. So in here, the model P is annual. Annual membership fee. It's 58,821. But then, meron tayong iba't ibang modes of payment. We have the monthly, we have the quarterly, the semi-annual, and the annual. It's good na, especially sa mga kabayan natin na nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa, napakaganda po na mag-avail sila kung kaya rin lang ng annual fee. Kasi una-una, makakapag-save po sila ng at least 2 months ng premiums, and at the same time ma-reduce po yung frequency ng pagpapadala ng pera sa Kaiser. Yan. So isa-isahin po natin yan, ano yung mga benefits nila at saka yung iba't ibang features. So uunahin po natin yung tinatawag natin na accumulation period. Yan. So during the accumulation period, which is the 1st to 7th year, ito yung mga benefits na maaari nating mapakinabangan. So number 1 is the annual physical examination. Ilan lang po ako. Ayan. So this is to be administered by accredited clinics and also pwede kang dumiretso sa mga Kaiser clinics. Okay? Pero pag magpapa-undergo po tayo ng tinatawag natin na annual physical examination, kung pupunta man tayo sa mga accredited clinics, see to it na meron kang tinatawag na letter of authority or LOA para i-accommodate ka ng mga clinics when you go there. Okay? So ano po ba yung LOA na po yun is makaka-secure po tayo nun sa ating Kaiser head office. Okay? So ano po ba yung APA coverage? So it covers the basic 5. We have the physical examination, the chest x-ray, the routine fecalysis, routine urinalysis, and complete blood count. Okay. For members age 35 and above, so for male, meron tayong tinatawag na ECG. So additional na procedure ito na gagawin para sa mga aged 35 years old and above. Pero sa female naman, may kasama po siyang pap smear. So ECG and pap smear. So dito po, we have to maximize this benefit kasi I myself can attest to this one. Before kasi, I see to it na every year, ina-avail ko po yung annual physical examination natin. So, nung second year, kasi annual ko siyang ina-avail, so second year, medyo may nakitang parang abnormality. Kasi sa chest x-ray, nagkaroon na nakita ng radiologist na mayroong mild heart enlargement lang naman. Pero, kung hindi ako nagpapa-annual physical exam kasi, hindi ako aware, 'di ba? So akala ko normal lang lahat, 'di ba? Pero nung lumabas po yung result, nagkaroon ng tinatawag na cardiomegaly o yung mild heart enlargement. So ayun, at least naparam po ako, 'di ba? Na naging aware po ako. So nagkaroon po kami ng conversation ng doktor kung anong dapat gawin. So ayan, pinag-diet ako, pinag-iwas sa pagpupuyat and healthy living. So mag-exercise regularly, tsaka iwasang kumain ng mga salty tsaka fatty foods. So ginawa ko yun, sinunod ko po lahat yung sinabi ng doktor. So I'm very glad na by the 3rd year na nagpa-annual physical examination po, nawala na po siya. So especially sa ating mga members, yung mga may Kaiser, see to it na i-avail nyo po yan regularly on a yearly basis kasi we'll never know kung ano kahit wala man tayong nararamdaman ngayon pero we'll never know kasi, di ba? Ang sakit kasi natin normally mga Pilipino, tsaka lang tayo nagpapatingin sa doktor kapag may nararamdaman. Tama po ba? So, kapag as long as wala tayong akala natin everything is normal, everything is functioning. So, hindi natin yan iindahin. Pero see to it na talagang i-maximize po natin yung annual physical exam na benefit ng Kaiser plan. Kasi free po yan. Hindi po yan makaka-apekto sa maturity value ng ating plan. Benefit po yan, okay? So see to it na i-avail nyo kapag umuwi po kayo sa Pilipinas. Okay? Or yung mga members natin locally, see to it na ma-avail nyo yan kapag natapos natin yung 1 year na payment. Okay? Number 2 is the dental benefit. So ano po ba yung coverage ng dental benefit natin? We have the unlimited dental checkups, so unlimited simple tooth extraction. So once a year, free dental prophylaxis. So for prophylaxis, ito po yung paglilinis ng ngipin. So mga mild cases lang po. So yung, kung mga advanced na cases na rin po kasi medyo naniningil na po ng additional yung ating mga dentista. So recementation of jackets, crowns, inlays, or onlays, and minor adjustment of dentures o yung mga postizo. Okay? Ayan. Number 3 are the basic health benefits. So ito yung coverage niya. Accredited physician's fee, specialist fee, surgeon's fee, anesthesiologist fee. Yan. So operating room and the hospital intensive care. Number 4, members' choice of room and board up to 1,000 pesos a day. So 1,000 pesos, ito po is referring to K100. So the lower the plan, syempre, mas mababa po yung room and board. Pero the higher the plan, tumataas rin po siya. Okay? Number 5, hospital benefit limit of 60,000 per year after full payment of first year of the total premium. So pwede lang po natin ma-avail yung hospital benefit natin every year provided na kailangan matapos natin yung 1 year na cycle ng pagbabayad ng ating premiums. Pero syempre kung annual ka, automatically pwede mo siyang i-avail. So note that the above provisions 1, 2, and 3, mga sinabi ko kanina, can be availed of after full payment of first year of the total premium. Kasi meron lang po tayong exception dito, especially kung mag-a-avail tayo ng annual physical examination. Kasi there is a special privilege for our OFWs. So kapag as long as approved na po yung Kaiser plan natin, hindi mo naman kailangang matapos yung isang taon ng pagbabayad or yung isang full cycle ng pagbabayad. Kasi normally, ina-accommodate naman po as long as approved na po ng underwriting yung Kaiser policy natin. This is a special privilege lang po for the OFWs kasi hindi naman yearly is nandito sila sa Pilipinas. So there's a special treatment for them para makapag-avail po ng tinatawag natin na annual physical examination. Okay? Yan. So term life insurance coverage. So may kasama pong life insurance yung kukunin natin Kaiser long-term healthcare. So nakadepende po yan kung anong plan. So the higher the plan, mas mataas-taas po yung term life insurance coverage. So sabi dito, if a member dies before attaining the age of 75 years and prior to this entitlement of long-term care benefit value as indicated in the schedule of benefits, his beneficiary shall be entitled to an amount equal to the sum of the long-term care benefit value and long-term care experience incentive benefit limit upon approval of the claim by the insurance company. So, pasimplihan po natin. Ang sinasabi lang po dito, for every plan na kukunin natin, meron tayong term life insurance. Now, ang term life insurance coverage po natin is nakadepende kung ano yung plan. Siyempre, i-take natin yung example ng K100. So, K100, yung tinatawag po natin na long-term care benefit value, ito po yung value na guaranteed na ma-receive natin sa end of the plan or the end of the maturity, which is yung plano. Halimbawa, kung K100, 100 po kasi stands for 100,000. Okay? And it plus yung long-term care health experience incentive benefit limit, ito po yung tinatawag natin na long-term care bonus. Okay? So marireceive po natin yan yung 85% ng total ng binayaran nating premiums. I repeat, total ng binayaran nating premiums, maaari nating ma-receive at the end of the contract provided na wala tayong mga availments. Pero in here, yung term life is 100,000 plus yung 350. 350 kasi remember dito. Balik ko yun. Yan. Para makita lang natin. So, ito po kasi yung total membership fee. Okay? Ito yung total premiums na mabayaran natin for the rest of the 7 years. Now, 85% nito is ibabalik sa atin ni Kaiser at the end of the contract, which is this one, provided na wala tayong availments dito. Okay? Sa first 7 years. So, kung walang availments, 350,000 now. Ang tinatawag nating term life insurance is yung sum nitong dalawa. Yung 100,000 na long-term care benefit value which is equivalent to your plan. Okay? Guaranteed amount po yan. Plus itong 350 na long-term care bonus natin. So 450 po yung coverage ng life insurance for K100. So makikita naman po natin yan sa ating mga pre-computed na book. Okay? Sherwin. Yan. So ito naman po, ang number 7, accidental death and dismemberment. So sa accidental death and dismemberment, should a member directly or independently of all causes any bodily injury affected solely through external, violent, and accidental mean occurring prior to member's 75th birthday and prior to the entitlement of the long-term care benefits. So sabi niya, prior to maturity po yan, which result in any of the specified losses within 180 days. After accident, during the injury, the insurance company will pay the following. So ito po yung schedule niya. So sinasabi lang po dito na dapat yung accident is hindi self-inflicted. Ibig sabihin, walang kinalaman yung member kung bakit siya na-aksidente or hindi siya sinadya, kumbaga. So kailangan talagang purely accident, okay? So hindi siya self-inflicted or hindi siya kagawa ng ibang tao na prinubok niya, kumbaga, di ba? So purely accident. So loss of both hands, it's 100%. So loss of both feet, 100%. Loss of one hand and one side, 100%. Loss of one foot and one eye, 100%. And loss of both sides, so 100%. So yan po yung normally yung ikino-cover sa ating dismemberment. And so ito naman, waiver of membership fees due to death. So ano po ba yung requirement niya? So if a member dies during the accumulation period, so halimbawa, di ba, habang binabayaran mo yung Kaiser plan, namatay or nawala yung ating member. So ano yung mangyayari? So if the member during the accumulation period and before exceeding the age of 75, so the proceeds of the credit life insurance shall be applied to the balance of the total membership fees upon approval of the claim by the insurance company, making the contract fully paid. So ganito lang po siya. So halimbawa, 7 years to play po normally yung plan natin, di ba? Now, on the sabihin natin on the second year, namatay po yung plan holder o yung member. So i-determine po normally kung ano yung real cause of death. Kasi sa Kaiser plan po natin, meron po tayong tinatawag na contestability period. Yung contestability period, yun po yung first 2 years nung na-approvean yung Kaiser plan natin. So i-determine po yan ng ating ng ating mga doctors now. Kumbaga, i-determine kung ano yung real cause of death. Ba? As you all can remember, especially those sa mga nakapag-avail na ng Kaiser plan, di ba? We answer some medical questionnaires kapag we are applying for a Kaiser plan. Tama po ba? Sino po bang hindi sumagot dito ng medical questionnaires when they applied for Kaiser plan? Aware po ba na lahat tayo sumagot ng medical questionnaires? Pakisabi po ng yes or pakisagot po ng yes. Wala yatang nagsagot ng medical questionnaires. Kasi sinasagutan po natin yun whether online or offline. Okay. Ayan, meron naman po sumagot. Salamat po. So, bear in mind po lahat na every time na mag-a-apply po tayo ng tinatawag natin na Kaiser plan, meron po tayong sasagutan na medical questionnaire. Now, yun yung medical questionnaire, yun po kasi yung nagiging basis ni underwriting to approve kung i-grant ba niya yung Kaiser plan sa iyo or hindi. Yan. So, kailangan we answer it as honest as we can, di ba? Para hindi tayo magkaroon ng problema later on. Kasi in any case na ang cause of death, halimbawa, kung during the first 7 years at namatay yung plan holder, tapos within the 2 years, so i-determine kung anong cause of death. Kasi kung halimbawa na napatunayan pala na ang cause of death ng plan holder has something to do with the pre-existing condition. So pre-existing condition, ibig sabihin, sakit na po niya yun bago niya in-acquire yung Kaiser plan. Okay? So maaari po na hindi maibigay yung death benefit or yung life insurance. So sayang naman. Diba? So basta wag po tayo mag-withhold kung anumang information na meron tayo. Sabihin po nyo, i-declare po nyo kasi malaki po yung epekto niyan sa pag-claim mo later on. Okay? Pero, halimbawa, kung ang naging cause of death naman, it has nothing to do with a pre-existing condition. Let's say, namatay siya on the 2nd year, di ba? So, halimbawa, namatay siya sa COVID, which is kino-cover ni Kaiser yun. So, it is nothing to do with the pre-existing condition. So, automatically, ibibigay po ni Kaiser yung death benefits. Okay? So, at the same time, mawi-waive na po yung membership fee on the 3rd year, yung any membership fees due from the 3rd year until the 7th year. So, totally, fully paid na po siya makukonsider. Yun po yung tinatawag natin na waiver of membership fees. Now, number 9, waiver of membership fees due to total and permanent disability. So, in this case naman, hindi namatay yung plan hold, hindi namatay yung member, pero totally or permanently disabled po siya. Okay, so diba yung disability na discuss natin a while ago, yung kung ano yung mga conditions that, remember this one. And yan, so ito po yung mga dismemberment, diba? Hindi namatay, diba? So ito yung kailangan 100%, ito yung mga conditions, okay? So at the same time, kailangan permanent. When we say permanent, it must be 6 months or more. So i-summarize ko na lang, hindi ko nababasahin po yung content niya para hindi kayo maguluhan. Ano? So 6 months or more, so ibig sabihin kailangan continuously na mag-exceed ng 6 months para ma-meet niya yung requirement na total and permanent disability. So, bakit po i-waive? I-waive po siya kasi yung member, wala na po siyang kakayahang magbayad ng Kaiser premium sa Kaiser, di ba? So, wala na po siyang, hindi na po siya productive, di ba? So, hindi na po siya makakapagtrabaho ng maayos. So, automatically, mawi-waive po siya as long as ma-meet niya po yung dalawang requirements, yung total at saka permanent disability. So all claims under the above insurance coverage shall be subject to 2 years period provided by law from the date of issuance of reinstatement of this contract. So if the member dies during the accumulation period, yung waiver of membership fees, the principal beneficiary named herein shall be substituted as the new member. So napaka-importante po na i-consider natin kung sino po yung magiging primary beneficiary natin, kung sino po yung number 1 na beneficiary. Yung number 1 na beneficiary, yun po yung primary beneficiary natin. So in the event na let's say hindi ma-meet yung mga requirements or at least hindi siya nag-qualify as a primary beneficiary, at least may mga pang-supplement yung mga secondary, tsaka third, tsaka fourth na beneficiary natin. Ayan, family assistance. Ayan, ito napaka-importante rin po to. So family assistance policy should be active status and plan should have been completed for at least 1 year. So tatandaan po natin sa family assistance, pansamantala lang po yung pag-accommodate sa atin ni Kaiser. Kumbaga, hindi niya po isu-shoulder yung hospital expenses. Let's say, di ba, normally when we are hospitalized or kailangan nating ma-admit sa hospital, hinahanapan tayo sa reception ng pang-deposito or initially pambayad muna. So kung wala kang pambayad na dala, di ba? Pero you have a Kaiser, an active Kaiser plan, kung immediate family mo siya or member of the family, pwede kang i-accommodate through family assistance. Pwede kang i-admit sa hospital nang walang sinihinging pambayad. So yun po yung konsepto ng family assistance. So nominated patient must be immediate family yan. Ito yung requirement niya. Immediate family member of the policy holder or within the first degree of consanguinity. So dapat first degree na relative mo siya, di ba? Kung hindi mo siya kung second degree or malayo ng relative, hindi na mo siya magka-qualify. Okay? Policyholder agrees to avail only of the services of Kaiser's accredited doctors and affiliated network of hospitals. So kailangan madala po siya doon sa mga accredited doctors ni Kaiser at affiliated networks of hospitals. Otherwise, you cannot avail of yung family assistance service. Yan. So assistance to be provided by Kaiser shall only be to the extent of the allowable benefits due to the member under this policy. So hindi po siya lalampas kung ano man po yung benefit ng plan na kinuha niya. So halimbawa kung K100, hanggang sa mga benefits ng K100 lang po siya. Hindi po siya lalampas doon or hindi po siya pwedeng mag-exceed, di ba? So prior to discharge of the nominated patient, payment should have been settled to Kaiser. So eventually, kailangan mo pa rin yung bayaran bago ka ma-discharge sa hospital. Kasi accommodation lang po yan, hindi po siya part of the benefit natin. So, kumbaga, special privilege lang po para ma-accommodate lang yung emergency case, di ba? Kumbaga. So Kaiser's approval to avail of such assistance must first be obtained by the member, and the issuance of letter of authority will then be given. So kailangan may prior approval rin po siya. Hindi po siya automatic na sinasabi natin. Kailangan habang siguro na nasa hospital, magsisecure na po tayo or i-inform na rin po natin si Kaiser. At the same time, hingi po tayo ng letter of authority from Kaiser. Okay? So please note that this assistance is an accommodation and not considered as a benefit of the plan. No? Tatandaan po natin yan. So applicable po to for emergency cases. So kumbaga, dapat i-bear lang po natin in mind na mayroon tayong benefit na ganyan in any case na kailangan natin in the future. Okay? Benefits. So part of the benefit pa rin is yung basic medical benefits. So ano po ba yung basic medical benefits natin? Yan. Anong coverage niya? So accredited hospitals, room and board, nakadepende rin po yan sa planong kukunin. So services of accredited physicians or specialists, surgeons, anesthesiologists, hospitals, intensive care unit, operating room fees. Ayan. Ayan. So ito po yung pinaka-importante. Kailangan yung pagdadalhan mo is mga accredited hospital or mga nasa network ni Kaiser. So over 800 accredited hospitals, hospital intensive care unit, and operating room. Yan. Ito pa yung additional na medical procedures na maaaring mo maging benefit. We have the MRI or magnetic resonance imaging, nuclear radioactive isotopes, CT scan, dialysis, blood transfusion, physical, speech therapy, anti-rabies, venom, and tetanus, vaccine, emergency benefits, or ambulance. So medyo mga medical terms na po to. So at least maikabisa lang or maifamiliarize lang po natin yung ating mga sarili. You don't need to i-memorize po sila. So at least familiarize lang po. Okay? So yun po yung mga benefits natin during the payment period. Ano naman po yung mga benefits natin after the payment period o yung tinatawag natin na extended healthcare. So kapag natapos na po nating bayaran yung 7 years, ini-issuean po tayo ni Kaiser ng tinatawag natin na Certificate of Full Payment na nagsisignify na fully paid na po yung plan natin. And at the same time, nag-issue po siya ng Visa card. So this Visa card will be given to you after paying the 7 years. And in any case na may kailanganin ka ba in the future, dito po ilalagay yung funds. Okay? So dito po siya ilalagay para i-withdraw mo na lang. Okay? Ayan. So may mga iba't ibang terminologies na ginagamit sa Kaiser. So medyo binago po nila yung mga terminologies kasi mahaba-haba na po sila. Pero at least familiarize po natin yung ating mga sarili pa. Ano yung mga terminologies na to. So benefits. So long-term care benefit value. So ito po normally yung guaranteed na amount na marireceive natin at the maturity of our Kaiser plan. So normally, this is equivalent to the plan na kinuha natin. Kung K100, it's 100,000. Kung K60, 60,000, 50, 50,000, and so on. So guaranteed health benefit as shown on the schedule of benefits, which can be used at the end of the 20th year as part of the hospital benefit limit until fully utilized or can be converted into cash on the 20th year. So ito po yung guaranteed amount na maaari natin makuha kapag nag-mature po yung plan natin. Okay? Number 2, yearly healthcare hospital benefit limit. Okay? Ano po ba siya? Ito po yung normally yung nag-accrue sa atin, yung kinikita ng ating plano. Siyempre, depende po rin sa planong kukunin natin. The higher the plan, mas malaki po yung kikitain. So it's 10% of the long-term care benefit value earned starting from the end of the accumulation period and every year thereafter up to 20th year. So ito po, 10% po nung planong kinuha natin. Kung K100, 10% ng K100 is 10,000. So yun po yung nag-accumulate from the 8th year, which is the start of the accumulation period, until, or the start of the extended period, until the 20th year po yan. Pero apart dun sa 10% na kinikita, kumikita pa po ng interest, ng additional interest yung mga kinikita ng ating Kaiser plan. Ayan. So hindi po siya simple interest. Nagko-compound po siya. So doon po pumapasok yung compounding. Okay. So pangatlo, long-term healthcare experience incentive hospital benefit limit. So sa madaling salita, ito po yung tinatawag natin na long-term care bonus. So pinahaba lang po siya. So long-term healthcare experience incentive hospital benefit limit. Yan po yung acronym. So approximately 85% of the total membership fees which can be converted into cash or be a part of the hospital benefit limit from the 20th year until fully utilized. So itong tinatawag natin na long-term healthcare experience incentive hospital benefit limit, hindi po siya guaranteed. Okay, may kailangan po tayong i-meet. So kailangan daw po maibabalik po sa atin yung 85% ng ibinayad natin kapag wala po tayong utilization during the first 7 years. Okay, during the paying period, wala po tayong utilization, walang availment na kinuha, automatically marireceive mo po siya during the maturity of your plan. Okay, yun lang po yung ibig sabihin niyan. Ayan. So lifetime network access yan. So lifetime access to over 10,000 doctors, 800 medical facilities, as long as you have funds available in your health benefits. Ayan. So kailangan dadalhin yung kung if we need hospitalization services later on sa mga accredited hospitals po. Kasi hindi po kumbaga hindi babayaran in total ni Kaiser kapag sa mga non-accredited hospitals niya dadalhin. So pwede naman po dalhin sa mga non-accredited kung wala talagang accredited hospitals within the area. Pwede naman po. Pero hindi po mai-reimburse in total yung mga hospital expenses. Okay? So cost-free hospital benefits. So with return of membership fee for non-utilization, di ba meron tinatawag na bonus. So maaari po yung ibalik sa atin kapag wala pa tayong utilization. Okay? So additional yearly healthcare hospital benefit. Okay? So this is the benefit other than the yearly healthcare benefit limit at the end of the accumulation period and every year thereafter up to the 20th contract year, provided that the Kaiser's investment earnings is higher than 6% per annum. So sa makatuwid, ito po yung additional na kinikita ng ating plano na normally isinilalagay sa mga investment vehicles like the mutual fund. So may condition po siyang normally, hindi po siya guaranteed. Kumbaga, ito po yung kailangang i-meet. So, kailangan daw yung investment vehicle na pinaglagakan is kikita ng 6% per annum or higher. Ayan. So, dito po tayo sa illustration. Ayan. So, dito na po tayo dito sa extended period na po tayo sa the 8th year until the 20th year. Diba? So, 29 natapos na po niyang bayaran yung plano. So, 8th year, stop payment na po siya. So, beginning 8th year, kumikita na po every year yung pera niya. Okay? So 10,000 ang nag-accumulate every year provided na granting na 10K100 yung kinuha niya. Okay? And then kumikita ng additional interest yung pera niya kasi nagko-compound po siya. Okay, di ba? kung isasampu natin itong 10,000 every year, di ba, 13 years, it should be only be 130,000. Pero because of the process of compounding, yung 130,000 mo naging 269, 750. Granting na wala po tayong mga availments in between. So 269, 750. Yan. So ito namang nasa baba, ito po yung kinikita ng ating mga Kaiser plans sa investment vehicles kung saan inilalagay ni Kaiser yung ating mga premiums na ibinabayad. Kasi not all the premiums na ibinabayad po natin is napupunta sa healthcare. So Kaiser sees to it na kapag nag-mature po yung mga plano, meron siyang pambayad sa mga members. Okay? So normally, inilalagay niya sa mutual fund. So one of the mutual fund is the Soldibo. Yan. Ito po, these are predetermined amounts by our Kaiser actuarian. So kung tatanungin niyo po ako kung paano na-determine yung amount na yan, so hindi ko rin po ma-detalye sa inyo kasi these are predetermined amounts. So depende po kung anong plano po yung kukunin mo, may mga predetermined amounts na po na yung mga actuarians natin sa Kaiser. Yan. But we must bear in mind na during this period, 8th year until the 20th year, mas safer na po na kahit ma-hospital po tayo, pwede na. Kasi wala na pong long-term care bonus or long-term healthcare experience incentive benefit limit na maapektuhan. So sa period na to, sa ating extended period, it's okay na ma-hospital. Pero syempre, mas maganda kung healthy ka pa rin, di ba? Until the maturity para intact pa rin yung pera mo until maturity. So ano po yung mga health benefit na maaari mo ma-enjoy during our extended period, okay? So outpatient benefit, pwede na po yan. Inpatient benefit, covered na po yung pre-existing conditions natin at saka mga dreaded illnesses. So maternity benefit will also be covered. And then dental benefit, yan. Covered po naman po for the first 7 years. So annual health benefit plus the additional health benefit. Ayan. Ayan. So, di ba lagi natin sinasabi, nababanggit palagi si pre-existing condition. So ano po ba ang pre-existing condition? So kailangan po nating makabisa what are pre-existing conditions. So these are the illnesses or injuries considered to be in existence prior to the effective date of the contract. So bago ka kumuha ng Kaiser plan, sakit mo na siya or iniinda mo na siya. And pangalawa, may professional advice ka nang kinuha sa mga doctors or mga medical practitioners. So, any professional advice or treatment was given for such illness or condition. So, aware ka na kumbaga na meron kang condition na kanon. Such illness or condition was in any way evident. Yan na, aware ka na, evident to the member before the effective date of the contract. Okay? The pathogenesis of such illness or condition started whether or not the member is aware of it or not. Diba? So, kahit bala aware ka or hindi, as long as mapatunayan na pre-existing siya, sakit mo pa rin yun, pre-existing condition pa rin siyang matatawag. Okay? Ayan. So, dito naman, naka-enumerate yung mga, ano-ano yung mga pre-existing condition. So, kailangan lang natin i-familiarize yung sa sarili natin. We have the bronchial asthma, the pulmonary tuberculosis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, yan, diabetes, thyroid diseases, systemic allergies, hernias, dysfunctional uterine bleeding, chronic hemorrhoids, gastric or duodenal ulcers, liver cirrhosis, kidney diseases, blood dyscrasia, immunologic and collagen diseases, endometriosis, cholecystitis, hallux valgus, ayan, lithiasis, cancer, atherosclerosis, and cardiovascular and cerebrovascular diseases. Ayan, so it has something to do with the heart. Ayan. So, hindi naman po natin kailangang i-memorize. Kundi at least ma-familiarize lang po tayo what are the pre-existing conditions. Ito naman po, naka-enumerate dito yung mga dreaded diseases. Yan. So, normally, covered rin po siya 7th year until the 20th year. So, cerebrovascular, yan, central nervous system lesions. So, liver, parenchyma diseases, yan, chronic kidney. Yan. So, conditions that may require dialysis. Ayan, yung yung liver natin, di ba? So chronic pain syndrome. So any other illness that the above which would consider require intensive care unit confinement. Ayan, so kapag pala yung illness na-confine ka na sa ICU, considered as one na yun, dreaded disease. And any other illness that is not mentioned, ayan, ito yung pinakamahirap kasi catch basin na po to. So, that is not mentioned above and is not self-inflicted is included. So kailangan walang kilalaman or walang kinalaman si member kung bakit siya nagkaroon ng sakit na ganon. So this will be considered as dread disease. So sabi nga nila, di ba, mas huwag ka muna mag-suicide during the first 7 years. Pero joke lang po yun ha. Mas okay na do it on the 8th year honor. Pero joke lang po yun. Pero mas maganda na ma-outgrow po natin or ma-outlive po natin yung maturity period para by the time na mag-mature, mapapakinabangan po natin yung ating Kaiser plan. Okay? PhilHealth. Yan. So, basically lahat naman po ng HMO sa Pilipinas, nire-require po lahat ng mga members na magkaroon ng PhilHealth coverage. Kasi whatever yung share ni PhilHealth sa mga medical expenses, kapag may PhilHealth ka, you can have a reimbursement. So all you have to do is to file your PhilHealth reimbursement form. Pero kung wala ka pong PhilHealth coverage, sad to say, you will shoulder the corresponding share of PhilHealth. So the PhilHealth reimbursement form due shall be deducted from the total hospital bill. So kapag na-deduct po yung PhilHealth na coverage, whatever yung matitira, yun po yung sasagutin ni Kaiser. Pero kung nag-exceed naman po tayo sa limit natin, syempre, personally, sasagutin po natin yon. Kaiser members without PhilHealth, ito po yung sinasabi ko, membership shall shoulder and pay the corresponding portion of the PhilHealth. And so, need pa rin po natin talaga mag-secure ng ating PhilHealth. Okay? Ayan. Grace period, ito po yung normally tinatanong ng mga tao. Ayan. Normally kasi, ang grace period po na ginagrant sa Kaiser is 30 days. Pero it could extend to as long as 60 days. Maximum na po yun. Okay? Especially now na pandemic, normally hindi, basta ang sasabihin lang po natin if ever we are talking to people, 30 days para at least hindi sila maging kampante na they can do it until the 60th day, di ba? Kasi mas maganda po rin na aktibo pa rin po yung plan natin at saka in force, di ba? So if the payment is made after the grace period, the contract shall be considered as lapse. So kung lumampas po tayo sa 30 days grace period until 60 days, you will be considered as, the plan will be considered as lapsed. Okay? So ano pong mangyayari kapag lapse po yung plano? Yan. So two options po tayo. Maaari po nating either ipa-update or ipa-redate. So, ano po yung update? So, the member will pay the premiums due on all the missed months plus surcharge of 1.5% per month or 18% per annum from the date of each unpaid installment. So, halimbawa, you secured K100, di ba? And monthly ka nagbabayad. So, naglapse yung plan mo, but you miss 3 months, di ba? So, sabi dito, you will pay the 3 months plus 1.5% of each month. Pero mas malaking babayaran mo kung umabot ng taon yung kuwan mo kasi 18%, ba? And ito namang redate, member will only pay the premium for the month but the maturity period will be moved. Kapag update po kasi, kapag binayaran mo yung premiums na na-miss out mo, tsaka with the surcharges, intact pa rin po yung maturity date. Kung ano yung original na maturity date ng plan mo, yun pa rin siya kasi kumbaga update nga po. So binayaran mo po whatever missed months na nakaligtaan mo. Pero sa redate, you have the option na isang month lang yung babayaran mo. Tapos, yun nga lang, mamumove po yung maturity date ng ating Kaiser plan. Okay? So, anong mga requirements? So, reinstatement application form. So, ito, downloadable po siya or pwede po tayong humingi sa mga Kaiser Clinic, sa ating Kaiser Clinic. And the reinstatement fee of 300. Yan. Can be done within 2 years of first unpaid due date. Yan. So, kailangan within 2 years, ipa-reinstate natin yung plano natin kasi sayang naman kung hindi active yung plan kasi what if kailangan mong mag-claim, di ba? So, hindi ka po aasikaso or hindi ka po makakapag-claim kay Kaiser kapag inactive po yung plan kasi lapse po siya. Or, ang mas mahirap kapag na-terminate po yung plan kasi once na nag-exceed ka 2 years after the due date, mako-consider na po as terminated po yung plan. So sayang po, especially kapag marami-rami ka na pong nabayarang premium. So tuloy-tuloy lang po natin. So see to it na kung ano yung naumpisahan natin, tapusin po natin. Kasi sayang naman. Lagi lang po nating isipin na this is a good preparation for your future, for your senior years. Yan. The member shall be considered a new applicant subject to pre-existing conditions and for the purposes of contestability period. So kasi every time po na naglalapse po yung ating plan, nagre-rewind po yung tinatawag natin na contestability period. Diba? Diniscuss ko kanina yung contestability period is 2 years. So kapag naglapse po yung plan, back to 0 ka na naman. So mag-i-start ka na naman pong mag-count ng 2 years bago mo matapos yung contestability period. So in any case na may mangyari sa'yo, there will be a thorough investigation lang para at least, pero kung natapos mo na yung contestability period, okay na, di ba? At least mas kampante ka na worst comes to worst, may mangyari man sa'yo, wala. Safe ka, di ba? Now, Kaiser will cancel the contract without need of notice to the owner if he fails to. So kapag na-terminate po yung plano natin, automatically canceled na po siya. So wala na pong kontrata between you and Kaiser. So all reinstated plans shall be subject to the new price increase. Ito po yung mahirap. Kapag nagkaroon ng price increase si Kaiser at inactive yung plan mo, so kapag plano mong ipa-reinstate, di ba? So masasubject ka na po sa new price. Okay? Ayan. Ito po, isa rin po to. Ano po yung healthcare value? So the healthcare value is the owner may surrender the contract for its cash value stated in the schedule of benefits provided the plan is active for at least a year. So sinasabi lang po dito na you have the option to get your healthcare value. Pero sayang naman kasi di ba? Ang pinaka main goal mo dito sa pag-secure ng Kaiser long term is the preparation for your retirement, di ba? Preparation for your in case na you decide to settle in the Philippines for good, di ba? Para kahit pa paano is may fund kang pwedeng asahan. Pero some of the members kasi, especially yung mga hindi na kayang ituloy, so they have this option na called healthcare value. Yung healthcare value po, ito po yung pwede mong ma-recover from Kaiser from the premiums that you already paid. Siyempre, provided na nakatapos ka ng at least a year. Pero isipin po natin yung healthcare value is hindi equivalent doon sa perang or premiums na ibinayad ninyo. Tandaan po natin yun ha. Mas mababa po yun. It's only a certain percentage. So normally makikita nyo po yung schedule niyan sa ating mga OPMS. Okay? So better yet, ituloy-tuloy mo na lang. Sayang kasi di ba? Malaki-laki yung mawawala sa'yo kung healthcare value lang yung kukunin mo. Dapat tuloy-tuloy mo na. Tapusin mo yung 7 years, di ba? Sayang. Okay? Ayan. Karaniwang tanong rin sa mga kuan. Transferable po ba si Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder, di ba? Normally, dati inaalaw po nila yan na you can even transfer the Kaiser plan to a third person na kahit hindi mo siya kamag-anak or kakilala. Pero marami po kasi yung nanamantala na ginawang money-making business yung option na yun, kaya naghigpit po si Kaiser. So ngayon, pwede na lang po i-transfer yung Kaiser plan sa beneficiary or sa immediate family. Doon na lang po pwedeng i-transfer yung plano. So hindi mo na po siya pwedeng i-transfer especially sa mga strangers or third person. So sabi dito, however, the Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder Plan itself cannot be sold, assigned, or transferred to any third party, nor payment of membership fee be assumed by the third party. So ano po yung mga pwedeng i-transfer? So granting na siyempre beneficiary mo siya tsaka first degree relative mo siya. So yearly healthcare benefit value. So ito po yung guaranteed amount na marireceive mo at the end of the maturity. Long-term care benefit value, okay? Yearly health care benefit value, ito po yung mga interest at saka dividends na marireceive ng depende sa plano mo. Long-term care benefit value, ito yung guaranteed amount na marireceive mo at the end of the contract. So long-term care experience incentive. So ito po yung long-term care bonus na nakadepende kung may utilization or wala. Siyempre kung walang utilization, marireceive mo pa rin nung pagtatransferan at the end of the contract. And the last one is additional healthcare hospital benefit limit. So ito po yung additional earnings ng iyong plano provided na hindi lalampas sa hindi bababa sa 6% yung kikitain ng investment vehicle kung saan siya ilalagay. Okay? Ayan. So upgrading of plan and mode of payment. So yung mga Kaiser plans po natin, pwede po siyang i-upgrade within the 30 days from its effectivity or by the time na aprobahan po siya ng ating underwriting. So within 30 days, we have the option to halimbawa, you chose a monthly mode of payment, pero within 30 days, nakapag-decide ka na gusto mong palitan. Pwede po yun. So halimbawa, per monthly, gawin mo siyang quarterly or annual. Pwede po yun. In which case, hindi mo na po kailangang magbayad ng 300 kasi within 30 days, free of charge po siya. Pero ang requirement po, filled out amendment form. Ayan. So, ito pwedeng i-waive ito basta within 30 days. Pero if it will go beyond, syempre, you have to pay. So, payment of additional installment corresponding to the updated plan. So, yung difference ng annual, halimbawa, kung nag-opt siya ng annual from monthly, so yung difference ng annual fee minus yung ibinayad na po niyang premium, yun na lang po yung babayaran niya. Okay. So mode of payment can be upgraded anytime after completion of its respective cycle. So dito sinasabi po na pwede mo pong i-upgrade yung mode of payment provided na makatapos ka ng isang cycle or 1 year continuous payment. Yun po yung ibig niya sabihin. So within 30 days after purchase, yan. So kailangan po natin mag-fill up ng amendment form and then payment of additional installment due corresponding to the amount of mode of payment. So parang sa yung in-explain ko kanina. But if beyond 30 days after purchase, ayan, so filled out amendment form, ayan, payment of processing fee. So may amendment fee ka na 300 plus computation of dues based on the desired mode of payment. So yung difference po niya. Ito po hindi po inaalam ni Kaiser. So downgrading of plan of mode of payment is not allowed. Halimbawa, initially annual yung payment mo, pero hindi mo na kaya, nag-decide ka later on na do it an annual, on a monthly basis, hindi po siya allowed kay Kaiser. Ito naman po yung eligibility natin. So the minimum plan na pwedeng, the minimum age na pwedeng mag-secure ng Kaiser plan is 10 years old and the maximum age is 60 years old and 6 months. Okay. So kapag minor po kasi 10 years old until 17 years old, kailangan po natin magkaroon ng tinatawag natin na payor. So yung payor, siya po yung mako-consider na insured pa rin. Pero upon reaching the age of maturity, mata-transfer na po yan sa ating main plan holder o yung minor. So 10 to 40 years old, they are still entitled for a K45 and up. So minimum lang po yung K45. So pataas, pwede po siyang kumuha. For 41 years old to 50 years old, K60 and up. And for 651 to 60, provided na 60 years old, pinaka-maximum natin is 60 years old and 6 months, K75 na po yung pinaka-minimum na pwede niyang i-avail. Okay? Ito po yung additional na bagong provisions ni Kaiser. So 'di ba at before ang coverage po ng term insurance natin is until 20th year lang, 'di ba? So full coverage ng life insurance before is from the time na ma-approve yung plano hanggang sa maturity ng after 20 years. Pero ngayon may pagbabago. So the total health benefits at the end of the extended period of members enjoys the benefit which is the sum of all the benefits under the Kaiser Premium Health Builder. So option 1, may 4 po yung maaari mong pagpilian. So continued health benefits with term life insurance. So ang case po dito, nag-mature po yung plan. So si member, hindi niya po i-withdraw. So I repeat, hindi po niya i-withdraw yung plano. So kumbaga, i-roll over po niya in full yung maturity amount ng Kaiser plan niya. So ano-ano po yung benefits niya. So this option will be given with the following benefits. Number 1, continued life insurance. Di ba before walang life insurance after the maturity. Ngayon maaari na po magkaroon ng life insurance provided na i-continue mong i-roll over yung maturity amount in full. Okay? So you will be covered until the age of 80. Yan. Mas mahaba po, 80 years old. Equivalent to at least 50% of the total health benefits but not to exceed 2 million. So yun po yung pinakasiling niya. Hanggang 2 million po yung maaaring maging term life insurance mo. Pero syempre, ito yung at least 50% of your total health benefits. So yun po yung pinakasiling, 2 million. So coverage of all pre-existing conditions up to the total health benefits. And number 3, annual physical examination through Kaiser Medical Incorporated or Kaiser designated accredited clinics. Number 4, unlimited consultations with all branches of clinics of Kaiser Medical Center. 5, access to over 500 hospitals, 800 clinics, 10,000 doctors. Network of Kaiser and dental benefits through accredited dental service providers. Andito naman yung earning capacity nung di ba, i-roll over natin in full. So continued health benefits with yearly increment depending on the prevailing market but not in no case less than 3 million. So kailangan ay 3% per annum. So kailangan yung paglalaga ka ng funds natin ay dapat daw hindi bababa sa 3% para may kikitain pa rin yung pera. Okay? Second option. Ayan. Ito naman, hindi mo pa rin siya, yung maturity amount ng pera mo, hindi mo pa rin siya i-withdraw, pero ang i-withdraw mo naman in this case is yung earnings, yung kinikita lang ng pera mo. Pwede po yun, possible po yun. So, continued health benefits with yearly increment, yan. Annual withdrawal of the yearly increment earned. So, ang i-withdraw in this case lang is yung annual na kinikita ng pera mo. Pwede po yun. So, in this case, covered pa rin po yung tinatawag natin na life insurance. So, annual withdrawal of yearly increment earned from total health benefits. Ayan. So, yun yung pinakaunang requirement niya. So, pwede kang mag-withdraw pero yung yearly increment lang. Okay? Yearly na kinikita. So, continued term life insurance coverage up to the age 80, pareho lang sila. Pero this case, or at least 25% of the total healthcare benefits but not to exceed 1 million. So mas mababa po siya. 1 million lang po yung pinaka-ceiling dito. So, number 3, coverage of all pre-existing. So halos pareho lang po sila ng provision up to the available healthcare benefit balance. Access to over 500 hospitals, 800 clinics, and 10,000 doctors. Dental benefits to accredited dental health service providers, and continued health benefits with yearly increment depending on the prevailing market, but in no case less than 3 pesos. So, guaranteed na po yung kwan. So, 3% or more yung pwede mong kitain. Okay? Ito naman po, pangatlong option, partial withdrawal. Diba? Kasi before we have the option na partially withdraw yung maturity value ng ating plano kung nag-mature po siya. But in this case, kapag may partial withdrawal po siya, let's say up to 50% po yung maaari nating withdraw, in this case, mawawala na po yung life insurance. Okay? So withdrawal up to 50% of the total health benefits and continues to enjoy the following benefits but without na po, term life insurance coverage. So this option continues to the following benefits. Number 1, coverage of all pre-existing. So pareho lang po siya. Unlimited consultations, all branches of Kaiser Medical Clinics. Okay? So access to over 500 hospitals, 800 clinics, and 10,000 doctors. Pareho lang. So dental benefits, pareho lang. And annual physical examination through Kaiser Medical Center, pareho lang po. Ito po. Pareho rin po. Continued health benefits with yearly increment depending on the prevailing market but in no case lower than 3% per annum. So guaranteed na po yung 3% na kikitain. Okay? Ayan, ano po yung option 4? Ito po yung tinatawag na full withdrawal. So kapag i-withdraw mo in full, tapos na rin po yung contract between you and Kaiser, di ba? So kumbaga parang sa savings account natin, so pag withdraw mo in full yung pera, so wala ka na pong wala na pong liability yung bangko sa inyo. So same things here. So full withdrawal of total benefits, the policy is considered fully availed of. Kasi di ba, kukunin mo na yung total benefits mo. However, should there be no option chosen within 30 days, ayan, in the absence of a written yung kasulatan, halimbawa, from the receipt of this letter, bibigyan pala tayo ng receipt ng letter para i-signify yung option natin. Pero kung hindi ka sumagot kay Kaiser, in the absence of any option 1 will apply, di ba? So automatically apply. So yung option 1, which is yung may kasamang insurance protection, pero you have to fully roll over your maturity value. Okay. For withdrawal due to non-medical reason, or the term life insurance coverage will automatically be discontinued. Yan. So tama nga naman. And Kaiser reserves the right to discontinue the health benefits and return all available unused health funds to the member at any time without notice. Okay. I think hanggang dyan last na po yan. Ayan, so tapos na po yung ating webinar. Okay, so if you have questions, pwede po kayong mag-raise. Hello, tita, tapos na po. Tita, Res, tapos na.
Hello po. So,
Si Ma'am Vicky, tapos na po.
oo nga, thank you. So, palakpakan po natin si SMD Ephraim sa kanya pong very detailed presentation ng Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder. Congrats sa SMD, no? Tingnan po natin kung may mga questions po sila. SMD, pwede pong pa-stop share para we can see.
Sige po, tita. Sige po. Yan.
Ayan. So thank you, SMD. That was a very detailed and informative